What? I take that as a yes. Hold on a second. Just. Connection is a bit unstable. Hope it is stable enough. But I think I'm good to go. Hello guys, Rookie here. Today I'm finally... LOL. Today I'm finally gonna play Honkai 2.2 patch, and with that I'm finally gonna experience what is like the third chapter of the Penacony story quest, which is gonna be really interesting because let's say let's just say that I knew one thing that we're gonna get from it. I'm not gonna spoil nothing about it, but aside from that thing, I literally know nothing of what's going to happen. So anyway, let me get to some just stay, which was always nice. Let me see the obviously Robin. I really need to conserve a bit for Fushan run because I want E1 Fushan since E1 Fushan gives everyone free 30% of crit damage. So yeah. So I really hope that I can get there. I can actually win a 50-50 in this freaking game. Alright, anyway, enough chances. Actually go here. Tum pom pom, the Astral Express. 12 System Hours on the Ceremony Festival, Astral Express.
Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase.
Danag, I missed you. Oh crap.
After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Trust me, dude, you don't want to provoke that badass of Danag.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
I mean, what do you expect for me to just be friendly when you're really pointing a gun at him?
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Another one, lol. And another one.
Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
This dude has a messed up sense of humor.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Okay, I do not believe you. Smart
This
an
is
egg.
hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless.
Who is the real Nameless? Us? Or Akivili? Or...
See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so... you all have to first prove
Free for a
yourselves.
cat.
Huh? Where are you going?
He just badassery walks away from it, lol. Free for kind, super ace! As I was saying, lol. Free of a kind, 2 pairs, ace, lol. Proceeds to destroy him. What is this also? The connection is really, really unstable. I hope it can...
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express.
So there you have it.
Is that enough?
Why skip not keep lagging? Maybe like that. No, it still keeps lagging. This is ridiculous. Why? Why? Okay. I remove everything in its spot. Now the should actually... It should... actually work now.
Not bad, kiddo. Across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Indeed.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie.
Beauty pie!
Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
My friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt.
LOL.
Their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
LOL. Everyone, including Agra, shit, lol. Lol. Lol.
Still trust. It only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person.
And yet you're willing to shoot him in the head. I mean, to be fair, technically Danag isn't innocent if you consider his previous selves. Azt én így miért but still.
Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
Good question, actually. I was actually wondering
I already
why.
said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter, but I don't have an invite, and I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guest of the family.
Makes sense, but what does make you think that they're actually gonna give you the access to Penacony? Like the Nameless.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
To be fair, yeah, Acheron also stole the invite from Ifrit, so yeah.
You've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now.
Acheron?
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appear in one moment and gone the next. Ugh, she scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
You might have a death wish, Butil, to actually want to capture her or actually face her. You might actually have a death wish.
It's impossible.
Just point the gun onto your head if you want to actually die.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction.
Well, Danag obviously doesn't know because he's been staying at the Astral Express, but yeah.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status.
Whoa. Why I'm guessing Sparkle?
In the purest hunt, you'll find find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding.
I thought the Aeons created the paths, not the people.
To reckon that
So the Aeons are...
the emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companion, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to him. But I'd advise you to move fast. You don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
Interesting to know, interesting to know.
I don't intend to do anything.
LOL. Who knows what she intended to do? I don't intend to do anything, lol.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky. Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with a mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Courtesy of venturing stupid gamble, lol.
Single slash of blade. Isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference.
Lol.
It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others.
Exactly my point.
Penacony's dream master.
Ooh.
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Hypocrite. You want people... You complain about her being living in the shadow, yet you yourself, despite being Penacony's creator, still lives in the shadow as well. And yet to say she cannot get in the surfer on stage because she lives in the shadows, the same as you, moron.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
What? So are you telling me that actually subside... divide this consciousness into various people, like into everyone who is dreaming in Penacony.
We are one.
It's actually with this Dream Master.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
Duh.
I am glad that you're understanding.
More like demanding.
Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Ooh, fighting words. I mean, I wouldn't actually try to make a forcefully Penacony.
Are you threatening me?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, why can't I?
Defeat you mean?
The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. 137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will.
I mean, Penacony, I can see her point. After all, Penacony is collapsing, like we saw in the previous chapter, so yeah. Not just because of the meme of death, lol. The meme zone, the meme that actually killing people, and just in general, Penacony is collapsing rapidly. People cannot stay here any longer.
But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all. Akira, a befitting name.
Do you really have to provoke her like that now that she was leaving?
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already
Eh.
deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Robin POV? That's interesting. At the same time, in the golden hour.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished.
Lol.
Before my very eyes.
Ah yes, adventuring show, lol.
Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme?
Adventuring show, lol.
Yeah, what about it?
How are you here?
Miss Robin, am I
How are you here, Deckerly? Weren't you on the other side of the...
Don't worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest.
Well, she
Would you mind
returned.
providing more details about the incident?
I mean, Firefly also think he returned from the... But she wasn't even able to get there.
everywhere? The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the Dream Sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked.
Wait, is this a reference is this a reference to the fact that Starelli gets leaked always, like, especially the cards always get leaked. Like, freaking Robin, like, I got recommended on my homepage of YouTube, a leak gameplay of Robin, the day Acheron banner came out. Like, that was ridiculous, like... E niente, I got... Ah, man, better not say it, but... that's a thing that I really don't like about Stella. I basically got everything basically leaked. Like, I mean, yeah, the leaks are also in Genshin Impact, but... Not aggressive to the extent that freaking appear on my own page. Like, I mean, I get that is maybe convenient for free-to-play players. Because they don't have the resources to spend all the cards, so they have to prioritize which one to get and which one to skip. But at the same time, kind of ruins the experience of knowing a month before the card actually releases or whatever they're good or not, so yeah.
Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Oh, this button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Robbie the Fool always tries. Now, about Robbie, I know she's an armor character that actually makes full up damage, deal more damage. So, where is Clara? There is Clara and Clara. Actually, I could leave Luke alone, but nah, just give me. Oh, you know what? Actually, where's Sparkle? Clara hyper carry. Why the fuck not, lol. Anyway, why the fuck no? Let me see. Of course I cannot. Of course I freaking cannot. Disperse gift to comfort the people.
The family promised they would protect and soon after, a rip tore through the sky.
Is immune to...
Black rain started leaking out of the void.
It's a bit low.
The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem.
Oh, stop complaining.
Their best to protect
Oh.
their reputation.
I mean...
As a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
Weak roll.
As you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident.
Eventually I'm to be like pathetic.
It's not as perfect as promised. There's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
None.
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
So basically, Robin is trying to limit the damage caused by adventuring gamble, basically. So yeah, so she giving off these buttons to press at the right moment in the Chermon Festival to get something in return. But how she did come back? I mean, like, we all saw her dying, dying in the. We all saw her dying in the first act of Penacony story quest. And technically she should be at the other side of Penacony, you know, the dark side. So how come she was able to get back here? I mean, the normal dreamscape. I don't know. Rookie, lol. Me, rookie, lol. It's me, guys, rookie.
May I ask what happened here?
Goddamn impsets, lol.
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't sweat it. You guys have a tough job. I know how it is. How's the situation looking?
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected.
Jojo Bizarre
Expect
Adventure.
order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well...
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger easily cut through the...
It's a long story, complicated one.
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, He's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
No cronies.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
What's she planning to do with these buttons?
Can't believe I received a
To show the
gift for
truth
Miss
of
Robin.
Penacony to tell people?
I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
LOL. LOL.
Knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Cutie time. This bot probably is to show to those all around the outer dreamscape and to let people see the true nature of this world. So yeah, that's just a theory though. Actually, you know what? I mean... No, that's no, nothing. I was wanting to...
Robin?
Maybe...
That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin.
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin. Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
LOL.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
LOL, thanks, pal.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
We should this is the Robin.
I suppose I should keep on helping everyone.
Follow.
I'm the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Is this Sparkle actually, lol? I thought it have a double.
What was I just doing? And,
Okay, it might be Sparkle, lol. Oh, lol. I knew it. God damn it!
This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family.
What she's planning to do, I knew it.
Until the opening of the Charmony Festival.
Ah,
Then, when the show reaches its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
So Robin still is stuck in the other wall. I knew it, guys, lol. That's why I put Spark on the team, because I knew it. Ooh,
You entered the golden hour from this place. And it is where you will enter the true Penacony.
Finally! Oh, fine. I've been waiting for this ever since the last part. Oh my god. But wait, so that means that team had 2 sparkles? Double the damage, nice, lol. Anyway.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
Which is coming out pretty soon. You lied to me.
I'm sorry.
Again, god damn it.
I had no other choice.
This is the second time it happened. First in the freaking DLC of Cyberpunk 10 here. God damn it, I'm not trusting any cute girls ever again after this.
I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape?
The start of all
When I was
worlds.
caught by that meme. In that instant before it killed me, I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel. I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means. And then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived. To solve the riddle using more direct means and to invite you to just. So you mean you actually wanted us to get killed by the meme as well?
It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed. I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone. Its name? Land of the Exiles.
So we finally got a name for it, huh?
And so,
Land.
then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity.
Due to the script.
So I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield.
Which is exactly what you did.
And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I will say that I'm completely confused, but then again, I'm a fan of Kingdom Hearts, so... Yeah, because I'm a fan of Kingdom Hearts, I'm completely confused.
No, it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you.
Prove what?
Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath and visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3,
2, 1... Pa-pa-ba!
don't be afraid. The one who has come to
Oh no,
us
the meme...
has arrived.
The meme? After placing Screech, a thick and ferocious surge of memory crashes into your chest. Surging, yeah, it is the creep. Consciousness becomes like a scraps of paper cut in whirlpool, breaking apart, dissolving and dispersing within the turbulent, moody current. Innumerable voices resonated through the symphony of memoria like roaring thunder, and among them one echo stood out with exceptional clarity. You knew it came from the girl beside you. Your heart beating onto the same painfully and even more painful. Until, in that quiet darkness, memories ripple into existence.
I never knew you could do this.
Oh, but this Blade, lol. Looking cool, Blade, lol.
Do you have a driver's license?
No.
I do.
Ah, he actually does, okay. That would be even more badass if he actually didn't have.
That is surprising.
Lol.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins.
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours.
Oh no!
Okay?
Please not! Blade, take a break! Your rest of me such a dangerous trying while being asleep. Oh my god, that is my worst nightmare. Oh, I never wanna sleep lol. I never wanna drive when I'm asleep ever again, lol. Like I almost crushed myself when I did that.
I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
A lot of people. No, what's he worse? He's actually gonna find asleep with the whiz. Go faster, actually.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body.
A long silence ensued. Neither of them brought up any topic. Seeming accustomed to this silence. It wasn't much later that the soft sigh once began the quiet thinking.
Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Japella Brotherhood?
Is that also part of the script?
It feels familiar. Where have I heard that before?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before, it's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver.
LOL.
I just want to get her in one piece.
In that is the reason why Firefly is the best wife, lol. I mean, she's not wrong.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Hey, don't take everything so seriously. Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you will receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Oh, hey, Mr. Yang! Quer ir tu?
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule, abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
The question that has been perplexing us, does death really exist in the dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed.
Yeah, it almost gives me Bioshock vibes, or maybe Dishonored too also.
But from the whispers of the residents, they've heard a familiar name.
Oh no.
Gallagher.
There he is.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
Alright.
Real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Probably yeah, no wait. As much as I want to use hacker on for story purpose things, yeah, where is him? Rico. Then oh look, that's my wife. I'm gonna try something
I
I
different.
promise you won't be bored with me.
Okay, let me actually see something. Okay, no. I think my yeah, I'm gonna the one of Sparkolaccio Atrocious. Alright. I lost the vagrant. Woohoo! Tranquility credit. No. My waifu.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
Why couldn't you probably be due to the script?
2 reasons.
Yeah.
Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly. And not
I still not gonna forgive you, damn. It is still a bit hard for me to accept.
I get it. Being cautious around the Stellaron Hunter isn't a bad thing.
Like, I really knew that the Firefly was smelling a bit fishy, and not that kind of fishy, you guys are thinking, lol. Another kind, because it really, again, something similar happened to the Cyberpunk DLC, so yeah. So that's why I wasn't willing to trust. I guess my guesses were right. To be fair, everyone kinda knew that she was Sam. I mean, though I actually got spoiled with it, but even myself not knowing that, I wasn't willing to trust Firefly fully. Do the Stellar Hunters also want a piece of the legacy?
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy.
So I guess you guys don't really care about it.
Means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elios scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
So is he actually not able to fully predict the future because of him of the Trailblazer? Because he also has a stellar on his body? The skill used to revolve and spend around set on specific stellarons, but because he actually has a stellar on his body, why can't he see the future anymore? Because maybe the stellar on his body is stronger than the stellarons? The appearance these conditions apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps it's not impossible future. I don't know exactly what this means, Firefly. So
You still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline.
Iron in Calvary.
A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
A Firefly Type 4 Assault, that's where you get your name, lol. Cute.
It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was... how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Strategic Assault Mech, Sam. Huh, nice. Oh yeah, I get it.
The time scale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality. So we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep. And you could get lost in this memory zone.
Let me talk with Yang. It's the Yang.
Let's talk about it.
Acheron blade slash.
No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
So basically, Aventurine's the reason why this the whole dreamscape didn't collapse, lol. Even though he was the one who caused Acheron to draw her blade.
Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Wait, does that mean that his Stellaron has something to do with what happened back then? What if it's on Galagir?
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons.
Mikhail.
But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious.
So when we ask about Mikhail's past, he actually changes the subject and talk about his past. He is together with Mikhail. I guess he wanted to deviate from the discourse. Regarding Firefly and the crew...
Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments.
Yeah.
I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Yeah, let's move out actually. Huh? Who are you?
Welcome to Heaven. well drink more Soul Glad instead.
Ah, someone who's clearly abusing Soul Glad. Tipo the water deep. Why? Why should? Water is the source of all life and the cradle of all civilization. It's sucking the dry ground below, drip a drip right before your eyes. As the year passes, some stars will extinguish and others will be born. The small and most patchful lands we also see life bloom. Life that only belongs to this place. When the scientists of this small puddle come to trace the history and look up to the heavens, will they be moved by the miracle that originated from a single broken water pipe? When that time comes, the water in this pipe should be added as a divine object and become almost impossible to obtain. If that's the case, why not drop yourself now? Why we had this monologue with water? Darn it, those were the damn good products and Robert took them all. I was too careless, I shouldn't fall for such an obvious trap. It's fine as long as people are still around. We can find a way to produce another batch of dream bubbles. One day we have them pay back everything that belongs to us twofold. Twofold. No, twofold.
Going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Yeah, let's see.
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. But then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do. I don't know what to do.
Who is this dude dancing, lol?
Hi there, friend from a distant land.
Hi there, strange weirdo.
I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
That seems like an obvious trap, but alright. It's not like we're... Really? It's the treasure hunting. Oh, give me that. If I quit drinking, she will come back. Also, if you get down from the trash can. Really, is this the Watchmaker legacy of freaking Morales? No, I'm joking, obviously.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Clocky and Captain Revolver Part 1. This a common plot in a lot of movies and video games that a statue like this will rise up and face you in a glorious battle. Oh crap. Ooh, I like a elevator like that. Ah, blue one. Blue, I don't think we... Boo, did I scare you, Chirp? Of the buildings were eaten by the gigantic Clocky. Guess I'm still... Guess why I'm still here, Chirp? You're a ghost? Boo, wrong guy. Bro, one guy's Chirp. It's because Clocky doesn't eat birds. I'm just pulling your leg, Chirp. Your reaction was really funny. Goodbye, I'll come back next time to make you laugh, Chirp. Sinister beard. Potato chips. Oh my god, this is so Biokilometer. Oh, POV. First person view. First person view. No! We could investigate something.
There's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape, and all beyond the family's reach.
Kinda creepy also. Small town grotesque.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Mm-hmm.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Agreed.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime,
I'll wait from you.
I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later.
She doesn't want to meddle on our business.
Further observations are needed before we decide whether to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to.
Why is Misha there?
Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed.
Yeah, I did. Yep, I saw him right away.
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We better check, just to be sure.
Yes, fanboy for Rina. Fanboy for Rina, lol. Why you the trash can? Why you the trash can? Not the space suck. Why? Forget it. Gimme. This place is really interesting. Breaking potential called. To revisit the Bioshock. You actually like this version of the Dreamscape more than the actual. The land of. I actually like the land of the Cell more than the actual Dreamscape. It reminds me so much of Bioshock. It's so cool. Look at that spiral beast black hole thing. Anyway.
You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
You can see Clocky?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
I guess Mr. Yang is pure heart, lol. Mr. Yang, you're still young at heart, lol. Lol.
No, Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Could it be?
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably...
Sleepy's freaking deaf?
Nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
What's going on?
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
No, definitely not.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently? Say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful Dream, but its safety is unmatched.
Dreamflux Reef?
How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together.
That will be helpful, thanks, Misha.
She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right then, we'll follow your plan.
Alright, interesting
Well,
to know.
we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
That name is Sleepy. Lol.
No idea. But its connection to Gallagher is worth digging into. Regardless, we have to find him.
I guess it's because it makes people sleep.
You mentioned before that you saw a clocky that only you could see, right?
Yep, it's right there.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young?
Or maybe you're saying that maybe the reason you can see him is because of this place, the Land of Exile.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
Yeah, that is definitely the same clock. It must be the reason why Yang can see him is because of this place, probably. Definitely for sure, it's because of this place. Follow Misha and the Dreamfluster.
From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
That is spectacular, I'm not gonna lie.
Black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated...
An accretion disk.
Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Kami? Who's that? The watchmaker is gone. There is no one to protect us anymore. Don't you think we should leave? Why should we leave? It is those insatiable tanks that we should leave. If we let them corrupt in this place, one day won't be a single dream bubble left in the city. We need to seize the moment we can't attack Penacony. At this point, it's either their death or ours. Read fast flats. Ooh, it is the... Oh, come on, don't have a song again, please. You ended to chirp? You go silly from hunting for birds? Never mind, since you're here, take this mission before leaving. According to the plot, I should be playing in the kind of origami during this chat. Yeah, see, okay. Everything seems to be quite falling in place as this is ordered by fate. You pass here, you link for a while, use yourself into luminescent moonlight ocean that stone are transmuted into. In days, you feel all the troubles melt away. It's a dream, you spy it away. A tower in dawn, the twilight, except song finishes. Come on, wide your eyes and sit down, damn it. I swear to God, everyone went insane with this song. So much that I'm hearing it. I'm getting a... I don't even know what it's called. You know, there's the Firefly theme song. Well, if your beard is born from shackles, what is it that ties me to my destiny? This line should be sung gently, like a star slowly lighting up at the night sky, or like a ship slowly setting sail from a moonlit harbor. Are you a singer? Oh no, I'm just a retired music teacher. Oh no, wait a second. The shock is stable. Ever since I died, I've taught children here to sing. I was just preparing a lesson. Children from all over the system, yeah, of course. Thank you for your hard work, miss. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'll leave you to it. Out Steam. Why did I only want to get out Steam? Lost Diary Dancer.
There she is.
Okay, let me get this one. Wait, I hear a bird. Where am I hearing this bird coming from? Memoria black hole. A black hole-esque structure spawned from the lost memory is eternally surfacing on a already disputed world. Photo devoid of any substance, it still exhibits the appearance of gravitational collapse in the dream. What irony. Yeah. Slumber Town. Okay, me.
Calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
I guess.
Why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
I guess he's overwriting the dream. Then why aren't you leaving? Lol.
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago. But now, it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
The family is trying to destroying this place.
Constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the dream flux reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Yeah, the family is definitely trying to destroy this place. I guess to hide the secrets.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's wrong soon enough.
Are you sure about that?
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
It was one of the nameless mentioned by the conductor.
That's right. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. Its people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Let me go!
March?
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
Why are you bullying his march? What the hell?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Mr. Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
Oh, come on, don't call me Mr. Trailblazer.
Come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
I rather you calling me him rather than Mr. Trailblazer. It sounds so odd from you, Marsh. Are you sure that she's Marshall?
Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
What?
Well, this is how it turned out.
Now you pay respect to Marsh 7 Ghost of Dream Flash Reef.
Me? A ghost? Don't make me hit you.
Okay, that's very much.
He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
Lol.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dream Flux Reef.
Paul Reed.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi.
Grossly kills the cat. Sleeping? So are you telling me that because it is a dream inside a dream? That's why. Inception, guys. That's why the thing is called the Mimo Zone, also known as death, is called Sleepy. Sleepy lol. Sleepy, cannot come up with a name. Sleepy. Sleeping Beauty, yeah, from Mary's Cattle, lol. What's wrong with sleeping dreams?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Huh? Nani the fuck?
I'm okay.
Oh. Okay.
Time for a bug.
Got the defense. Answer me. 0 points.
Wow.
I'm on guard.
Can I have fun this time?
SAS acknowledge the measure of truth.
Wow.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy?
Lol.
Find the answer.
Lands at the ready.
0 points. Answer me.
Time for a bug. Did that hurt?
Nah. Without the fusion is unusable. I really need to increase his crit rate. I guess it
He
was.
passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
Lemo.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Oh, it's on time over. Chirp infidels will be losing up in the steam chirp. But I think my body going wood. Wings gotten wet. Can paper even be soaking in sanos? Or it can be easily made from actual paper, but why would we get wet or would we chirp? I'm going to look for the blues right now for answer chirp. 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 Hydra lol. You know what? Screw it. If I have Vakron, why not use that? I mean, I want to use it. See. Teams. Oh my god, weird. Ah, screw it. Just for the time being. I'm using Enrico preservation when you have push one. Come on. Oh well. Oh wait, you see what's your name? You were not heard of the critical bus. Oh god damn it. I should have joining. No. Jesse! Hey Jesse! Wait to cook some.
Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
Oh, there it is. Like I mentioned before.
Quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dream.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, if she hasn't turned back to Penacony, then means she also is still in the Flats ref.
Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here around, then it means Robin must be okay too.
You dumb bat.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Alright. Ooh, give me that. Fresh free Meko. Lol. With luck, I eventually gonna get there soon enough, lol. I mean, a reference to me, any 50-50 lost to air is a coincidence. Oh my god, this one is complicated. No, in reality no. Really? Come on now. Oh lol. I didn't need to do that. Actually this one is actually complicated. What the hell? I didn't... Oh, there is. And for the last one... Ta-da! Clocky! This one actually was complicated. I mean, a bit complicated, not too much, but... give me that... Alright. I really like this place actually, lol. I like definitely gives me Bioshock vibes.
She can't be too far away.
Yeah, she is right here in fact, lol.
That's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himeko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
So you two... Oh, forget it.
It's a pleasure to meet the nameless.
So getting it on.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 Dreams.
Why is being isolated?
Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
Lol.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Come, Guardian!
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
Wait, why does he know his name?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
Unless you're talking about the skylines of the city.
Symbolic stones.
I knew it.
But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Yeah.
I remember when this place
Ooh. Ah, there is another one. A signpost. Diabete sign with an obscure coin slot. Consigliere is up ahead. Please wait for your ride. Not this slot he stop all set hidden tokens. So you squint, refusing to rent, you show your consequences to speed away. Choice but I'm gonna check this one later. Let me get the bird installed. Wow, new guest! You need to get tickets from me if you get in a stop ship. Let's see, ticketing device. Where's my ticketing device? Ship, hit plus block and ship. You can pretend not to have seen anything. Lol. Would be pointless for me to sell tickets here and ship. My second thought, what's wasting beard is you for this place is simply in worship. I remember missing signpost as a ticket. You best ask him. Wanna give me beard? Punching it down. Maybe I should check the place later. For now, I just meet with a quote-unquote special guest. Madame Robin herself, the real one this time around.
Everyone sings so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
I can't believe it actually fell up for...
I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
I can't believe that I actually fell for the Sparkle Tricks. I even thought I knew that Robin couldn't possibly in the Golden Hour. Still.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
Why don't they simply wake up then?
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Come
You
on.
see, in dreams, we
Just...
learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
True, that I guess,
Should
bastic.
our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, what happened about that?
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. And losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here.
The boundaries of the 12 dreamscape kept expanding outward.
The land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream.
So this is what much reference to the fact that this is the real Penacony.
It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the sweet dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Xianzhou Alliance. But as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something.
Could be the Dream Watcher, maybe? Ask him.
Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it.
I mean, it could be that since the new watchmaker is the new dream, could be that because of the fact that the Dream Watcher is different for the original watchmaker. The one which was Mikhail, the one guy that is actually familiar with Galagear. Could be maybe that the new guardian, the new owner of Penacony actually might have been him to actually put the situation the way it is. The changes that has brought on Penacony might be on him, on the new Dream Watcher.
Uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well,
Watchmaker.
here's my answer.
Why did I say Dream Watch? I confused myself with Omori.
Forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Really? 11 system arrows on the Charming Festival.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So
I'm getting a bit bored, to be honest. Like, here is the
parents abandoned it?
here is the thing about Star Rail that I don't like, really. And I think the Genshin actually does better. They both have the same problem of regurgitating information. Like, telling information stuff that we already know. The problem is that... and also divulging information that is kinda useless to the main story. The problem is that the Genshin Impact usually does start on side quest, on either on story quest or on secondary quests, not in the Archon quest. Star Rail also does start here in the freaking main quest, and becomes a bit unbearable to actually play the game. Because more often than not, you hear the characters talking about nonsensical stuff that you don't care about. Like, I couldn't care less about those orphans that Grace was taking custody of. I mean, come on. I want the good stuff.
Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
They both have problems, but I feel like with Star Rail it's especially worst. If it's to lose itself too much on stuff that is not relevant to the story.
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
And let it free.
A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice.
Also, hello viewer who joined here.
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have.
Oh my god. It's reminding me so much. It's reminding me so much of Bioshock Infinite.
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
This doesn't seem like a kind voice, it's more like a sus voice.
I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scum? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Maybe, but you can no, it also will become stronger.
It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
What does he mean then about why would they have a wings then? What they don't like isn't the wings, it's their courage.
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
Oh goddamn, that is Sunday going nihilistic.
Interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Uh-huh. I guess
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
that's interesting. Also, interesting to see how both the brother and the sister have different ideology. The sister Robin values freedom above anything else, while the brother Sunday values life above anything else. I mean, there cannot be freedom without life, but at the same time, how can you enjoy your life without having freedom? So, interesting to know.
Won't we, brother?
Interesting to know.
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky, only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
What? What? Finally, something interesting.
Still alive?
Finally.
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask.
Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Why?
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
Oh my god, really? They put out 180 on him? Oh my god.
Believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is
your sister.
the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
That doesn't.
Trick this time.
That doesn't look like Robin.
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
Lol. It's Robin, lol, the Firefly, lol.
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head.
Finally, something interesting.
All the actors.
Finally. Moments later.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the Swarm.
Oh no.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Yeah, ask a bit about the situation. Everyone see.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Everything on the moment.
I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Let's see. It really wants us an explanation.
The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be interesting. Now we gotta know what is
I brought
planned.
Gallagher here.
It's time to face the truth.
Ooh, let me raise the volume a bit. Of course, the master volume is like super loud. That's why it makes sense actually. Okay, much better. Finally.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
Why not?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, is it that obvious?
Lol.
The
What do
look on
you...
your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
Looking very sus.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. Siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your question.
Let's see. Let's
Before
see
we
your
begin,
answers.
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dream Flux Reef.
Huh?
The
You're the
deputy of
founder?
the Watchmaker. And the one who sent out that invitation.
This one I didn't expect. That, I mean, I knew that you were affiliated with a watchmaker, but I didn't expect that you were the freaking founder of the Influx Reef. So let me guess, you want to take the golden, the Penacony above away from the traitors in the family,
As
right?
Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Yeah, isn't an imagination.
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true.
Ah,
Well, except for the part about the family accepting me
in
back.
reality he didn't.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
They are fighting over the Stellaron?
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So,
Oh, crap.
care to take a guess at what that means?
Him? Someone is manipulating the Stellaron?
How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
What? You mean the world Penacony is the...
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
How? You mean that the whole... the golden hour, the rest of Penacony surface is actually powered up by a Stellaron?
It all started a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play.
Now that I think about it, eventually should also be here in Reed Flats. Reed Flats, Reed Hotel, his name is.
The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power. And most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives.
Yeah. Team Dreamflux read.
The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With 2 of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour Systems family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Okay.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those 3 eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the
Wait, did the Watchmaker knew about the
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland?
the power of a star.
It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream.
So basically it's using people's life. So basically, I mean, kinda makes sense after all that Penacony's dream is actually powered by people's lives, probably also people's brain. After all, the collective consciousness can only exist if people dream, because the brain together connected form what we call the collective unconsciousness. So yeah, so makes sense. But I thought the Stellar was actually, I mean, I guess the Stellaron gave birth to the dreamscape, to the golden hour as we know it, and the other places of the Penacony. As for the Dreamflux Re, how did this place actually came to life though?
Confusion, laziness, and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
Because people don't want to escape from it.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
Oh, disappointing.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Yeah, I guess we can ask him.
Go ahead. I'm sure Mr. Wing.
Learn the whereabouts of the... Let's speak with Otter first.
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron. You all look quite serious.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
Really?
As I suspected. It's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
So is he the traitor?
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive, and even the heads of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds.
Of the Stellaron.
We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
Man, if only he started like out the quest, damn it.
Just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the Sweet Dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
The enemies you are about to face aren't like this old dog here, who can barely even bark. Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right,
Finally!
Trailblazer?
Ain't nothing to fear no more with win.
That line actually makes me a bit nervous.
Nah, I'd win, Rush.
Sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Come on, the good stuff is coming.
Let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Oh, come on, I want to... When that
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Ah, come on, it's not like the office mission or something.
Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He got nothing on us.
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
Or maybe actually use your full power for once.
That won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although
I actually agree, lol.
I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey.
Especially the way he talk about things.
You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Oh, yeah, sure. Adventuring coin.
I knew it.
What do you need for it?
As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you
Oh, crap.
is actually a miniature translator.
So yeah, that's all the conversation.
If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use.
Hey, should he be here actually?
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
I mean, if I had to take a guess, he's probably gonna help us how to take out the Dream Master. It's gonna be easy for the RPC to actually conquer Penacony without the Dream Master.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family
Yeah,
in check.
definitely.
If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping.
Even though I don't like aligning myself with the IPC, I guess still better than let the Dream Master do whatever he's
The
doing.
only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious. After all, I've hinted at it in
I totally forgot.
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos.
Your legwork?
After getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Ah, of course, my reputation precedes me. Believing the galactic baseball supremacy.
What? Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisces on every time he had a good drink.
I see. I should I'll send your regards to him.
As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started.
Sounds like someone I know.
On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
It is what I think it is. It is what I think it is. Follow Gallagher and meet with the watchmaker.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much
This is what I think it. This is what I think it is. Come on.
Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't
Sorry.
know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Ooh.
What's happening?
What the hell is sticking? It's like Colombia. Lol, I told you guys it was like Bioshock. Lol. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. Finally. 2 hours into this, finally good thing, interesting thing has started to happen.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the watchmaker.
Meet the quote-unquote watchmaker, but wait, okay, there is. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so freaking cool. Finally, freaking finally. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. I almost want to take it slowly just to enjoy the moment. Because this is gonna be so freaking cool. So freaking cool. As low as I could possibly be. Ooh, chest time. It's gonna be so cool. Beneath the sea surface, the memory zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the weather, an elderly man rests on a recliner enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legward, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever wake him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless.
The legacy that he left behind was a dream bubble, as this was the watchmaker's true legacy. Wait, instead about this, tells me not to.
After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Let's see what this is about.
Let's have a look.
I mean, as the word cheese, Imeko knows ever slightly in your direction. You take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. Touch the dream bubble in Mikhail's hands. You press your hand against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outwards from your fingertips as if weaving a delicate web. It gently cradles your palm. I like how this kind of reminds me of the ending of Assassin's Creed. What was Assassin's Creed Revelation? Yeah, when Ezio finds the tomb of Altair with the fruit of Eden there, yeah. Such a shame that I actually didn't play that game of... it's because I was actually getting too sick of Assassin's Creed with... because Revelation was basically the same as Brotherhood, that's why I didn't play it in terms of gameplay. So that's when they played it, and it was actually a shame because in terms of storytelling, that one was probably the best of the Ezio trilogy. Shield travels through your fingertips, carrying it with a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest, but this time you see nothing at all. Take a deep breath, try to read the dream bubble again. The dream was clearly extraordinary. Press's approach was wrong. You think holding your breath and closing your eyes with one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the film coded in memoria. Yet for you there remains the abyss of darkness. No crimson sun descending no lost train. There's nothing enough instead. This but an empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
Maybe that's the reason. Because nothing ends. Nothing else ends infinity possibilities.
How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. Mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Better.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Boot Hill, really? 10 system
Welcome
hours.
to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed.
Basically, yeah, lol.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. The new name who's also in the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates
Lol.
that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
It's because they are remote part of the Dreamscape, lol. One that was exiled.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing...
Please come. Calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sun.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
Lol.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
I'm starting to feel like...
He seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Lol. I guess so. Not this team. Considering his. Oh well, I just. Yeah. Ask around for the lobby of information. No.
The Charmony Festival is about to start. I'm so excited!
Hey! You guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun!
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Oh, come on! The Charmony Festival is a once-in-an-Amber-era event. How can a birthday party compare?
Well, you never know, right? Maybe on her world, birthdays only happen once in Amber Era. Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival! I've been looking forward to it!
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on
Yeah, the family.
Oh, that's a... Well, looks like I won't get it.
Yeah, that was kind of useless, not gonna lie. Maybe let's get this. Yeah, I caught you. She has just useful information.
The Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So, there's something I wanted to ask about. I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival. Do you think there's anything to be worried about? I've traveled all the way from the Hayaii Federation, and I don't want my trip to be ruined.
What do you mean?
Wait. You haven't heard?
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you, as a representative of the Bloodhound family, that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival. At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip
I'm starting to... I want to ask, what happened to Acheron? Because no... She said that she was leaving due to the watchmaker forcing to leave. Until she probably could have stayed if you wanted. Not like the watchmaker is strong enough to defeat her, come on. But the Bootil is actually searching for it because she faked herself as a Galaxy Ranger, as one that was the part of Hunt, which we know that isn't true because she's an emulator of Unity, so...
That's a relief to hear.
So is Bootil basically entering Penacony for nothing if Acheron is leaving?
She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop.
Yeah, tough luck, buddy.
Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder if sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
Yeah, then forbid people actually enjoying themselves.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However,
You cannot contact neither of them.
I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Yeah, yes, that's right. It will be because it will raise even more suspicions.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing, but let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them.
Yeah, indeed, that would actually
They
be
don't
a
want to
good.
attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See, the IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
Of course, he could tell.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
But if you guys could find a way to test Penacony.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel.
Yeah, smart move, actually.
Secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boot Hill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry.
Yeah, makes sense.
That would leave all backup plans completely useless.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play. You're the lobby manager.
Let's see him cooking. Let him cook.
Yes,
I don't know.
How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man?
What the
Is this how
fuck?
the family treats
Really, family fan? Ah, come on. It'd be so much cool if you actually said the full.
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
Bringing you manager, lol.
It's called standing up for your
I mean, he's not wrong.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you
Smart move, Budil.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Yeah, it's actually working.
Or something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Okay, time to step back up plan 10. Can we actually go to the rooms? Lol, imagine. Imagine entrance to the VIP room and just starts greeting house of the. Oh, we can! We can! Let's go! No, what happens to lol? Okay. Okay, not actually enter with booty makes sense actually at all. That would be so hilarious. If I actually entered the dreamscape with booty rain, though technically we cannot enter still.
Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Hasdana's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all.
Hundreds of thousands?
Couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
What should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Well, let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet.
Could be.
Let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heenum Valley, 40 years. I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
It's on the house.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice.
Laboom juice.
And suits your
LeBron juice.
Just 1 minute.
LeBron screaming if you like Honkai Star Rail. There's the meme of LeBron that is cleans as fins and then he raised him when he was a Cavalier's introduction lol. With the Starlight meme. Oh my god. You have to watch that video because it's a freaking hilarious lol. Lol.
Flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel.
Cioè, adesso se watch this true just get a drink.
Truly, the finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
See, that's my issue with this game. It actually knows how to break the mood of the plot really quickly. We went from something interesting to these two fuckers drinking alcohol.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Badass people, yes.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
Lol.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the masked
Of all
fools.
people.
If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true,
Which it is.
the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish.
Someone really strong, obviously.
Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their lugs arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
Not a bit.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers.
Lol, which became the Annihilated Gang, lol.
That Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And do you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual.
Because they're using people to actually power up. Danang obviously doesn't know it, but the Dreamscape actually works with people's lives, people's life force, which is somewhat stellar, which makes the whole dream stay afloat. That's why it's fighting out such people from all the... Probably they're trying to fix the collapse of Penacony by using people's life force, which if my theory comes true, then it means this is gonna become a tragedy if Rico and the others don't stop the Dream Master.
Unless the invitations weren't sent by them. If that's the case, it's even more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival.
Actually, no, forget about it. They scrapped already, you know, the invitation was sent by Gallagher, which actually caused chaos in order to put pressure on the family to make some mistakes that should involve to reveal their true nature.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all. People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge. They even break their own rules.
Rules are meant to be broken!
But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Shipei. There's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers?
True that.
It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavilli's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavilli's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Could be.
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take
He's been through a lot.
responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them.
Yeah, that's actually is true.
That's
Both of them
why
are
Galaxy
pretty...
Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
They both are wise.
I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. And by the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as
That seems like a bad idea.
Or maybe we can even take their identities.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that As Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But
Oh, thank goodness.
what did you just say?
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well,
Simpatico
pork
sti
me.
smoooth.
It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
No mistake, that's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but
Lo so, the man was right.
Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
That was actually interesting, not gonna lie. More than I thought it would.
You're back? Two guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Oh, just in time.
Two guests?
Wait, why two? Wait, don't tell me that I can also see here.
Yeah, or two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part.
They got a recollection, but they don't know
I
it.
assumed you were already acquainted with the garden.
She
Given
falls
the
the part of
chaotic
remembrance.
situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black.
There she is, I knew it. I so much knew it. I so much knew it.
As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do. Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons.
Destroying the golden hour later.
Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed. To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
Of course, you would help your girlfriend out.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Really?
This passenger is requesting?
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and seems to be telling the truth.
Of course you can tell, because you're busy dancing. I mean, seeing her memories, lol.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Don Hung. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed, I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other, so this was the only way I could reach out to you. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger, and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner.
What relics?
Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world. Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the God you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
As he spoke, the old man's gaze remained fixed on the distance, amidst the fine drizzle of black rain. Countless shadowy hands emerged from the sea, shrouded in an ethereal mist, reaching out towards the sky one by one.
Well, let me share a story of mortals who walk the paths, are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zuro, the Lord Ravager, but it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin-thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound
I'm just saying.
I don't know the answer.
Acheron basically is asking if this is what they expected, if this is what these people, whatever ones, the gods, the rangers, they expect this kind of outcome, this kind of death, if you can call that, this kind of destiny, and the full etc. Should we even change it? Should we insert it into their own group on destiny? The classic thing of should we really save a person who doesn't want to be saved? Good question, actually, Acheron, good question.
What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Robin POV. Dining system hours until the Charm Festival begins.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, soul reflected immaturity and innocence.
So I don't think actually it is gonna end in 2.2 the Penacony story quest. I feel like it's gonna end in 2.3 because it's still 9 hours.
As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade, promoting the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
How do we end up from Genshin Impact 2.0 fighting freaking what I wanna say is how we didn't end up from Genshin Impact 2.0 fighting freaking Raiden Shotgun 2 times, but getting trained by Amico and doing other stuff other than just freaking sit through tons of dialogues, to Honkai Star Rail 2.0 patch being freaking visual novel like even Genshin 4.0 is. Like, how? Like, I remember that there was way much less dialogue in Genshin 2.0 than Honkai Star Rail. Like, we basically only did have one battle only. And then that's enough. I mean, Genshin also had this kind of thing, but at least in Genshin in the 4.0 there was, in 4.0 there was the whole thing about the trials at the font of at the Court of Fontaine. Here there's nothing, just basically became a visual novel. Like, what the fuck? Visual novel with voice acting, but still.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
That's my issue with Star Rail. Like, Star Rail in 2.0 has already become what Genshin has become in like 4 versions of the game. Like, 2.0 Genshin was completely different than Star Rail is. This feels more similar to what Genshin is right now than what Genshin was like, what, 2 years ago? Oh my god. Yeah, I still remember like there was way much less dialogue and way more action there.
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
I don't know if I'm a fan of that, because honestly it feels like I'm playing a visual novel.
Yes.
Not because I hate visual novels, but if I actually wanna play or quote-unquote read a visual novel, I might actually just read a true one, instead of playing a gacha game masquerade as a visual novel. This problem also Genshin has it, but Star Rail seems to have it way worse.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them.
Oh, praise Sheepy. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
So basically Sunday is a priest, lol.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
Don't get me wrong, there was also dialogue in Genshin 2.0, but at least it was way more moderate there. Like, it's just a way to don't necessarily that it's a bad thing, but if the plot doesn't take you all the way in, it actually ends up being boring without a bit of gameplay in there. I mean, the first 2 hours of this were basically boring. Boredom as hell.
Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony!
Next, please step forward.
Hey! Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure. Let's just get this over with. I have sinned. Please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad.
Really? That's it.
That's it. Nothing more. When we wrap this up, I've got a Robo-Ball game to catch, you know?
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Well, starting to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Well, fuck you too, man.
You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there, all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and, don't make me regret my investments in you.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Those who take advantage of the weak, maybe?
Brother? Brother? Brother, are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand, even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
I'm relieved to see your determination. You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
It is weird that he has never contacted us.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
What an honor.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here. Thank you for everything you've done. I'll be waiting here.
Yeah, you also will be waiting here, Robin, because I end this part here. If you guys enjoy this stream of Star Rail, at the start it was a bit boring, this Act 3 of Penacony Story Quest, but then it actually ended up being interesting towards the end. Especially the whole thing about the us meeting the watchmaker. Also the discourse that the Nag and Booty had actually was also pretty interesting. Also finally we got a glimpse of why Akron might have chosen to impersonate Galaxy Ranger, but that still remains to be solved, the whole thing. Anyway, if you enjoyed all this, make sure to like and subscribe to not miss any future content and content of Star Rail and any other content I might make. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, take care.